Hey guys, welcome back. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to use Rollup with group by. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to select from this table called state data. And here you can see I have a bunch of states. So I have Texas, California, New York, and Florida. And then I have a bunch of cities along with their population. So let me write another query here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to select from this table again. And I am gonna select the state, city, and let's say if I want to find like the total population by each city and state. So I'm just gonna do some population, and then I'm gonna say total population. And since I'm using aggregates here, I have to group by okay, this is actually state. I'm gonna group by our non-aggregate column, so I'm just going to do group by state and then city, and let's run this now. So you see here I'm just getting Texas, all the cities, and then their population. But let's say if I want to see like the total population by state, like I want like a running total of everything, what I can do is I can use this function called rollup. So I'm just going to simply wrap this group by in a rollup. So I'm just going to say rollup, and I'm gonna just put this in parentheses, and let's execute this now. Okay, so now you see we have the state, the city, but we are also getting another column for each one of them that carries the total. So for California, you can see the total population is 4 plus 3, so 7 million. And then Florida, since there's one city, just giving you a total for that. And then if you see Texas, we are seeing 4 million, so it's summing up all of the cities together and is giving you a total here. And in the end, if you see, there is another column on the state level that is showing nulls. So nulls here are actually just representing the total. So you can see here, Texas, there's a null, is showing you like the total here, which is 4 million. So it's summing them all up. And then in the end, you see on the state level, there's also another null that's showing you like kind of like a grand total. So here you see 19.45 million. So it's pretty much summing up this, plus this, plus this, plus this. So this is like super helpful if you're trying to find like the totals by like a bunch of like roll-up values. What I can do is to handle these nulls, if you want to see like a total or something here, what I can do here is I can just say coalesce. So to find like the non-null value, I can just say coalesce. And if I'm gonna say if I find like a null here, so if it finds a null in this value, I'm just gonna say total because that's what it's gonna show. And then I'm gonna call it state, and I am gonna do the same thing with city. So coalesce, and then if there is a null in the city, I'm just gonna say total here, and this is city. Okay, let's execute it now again. So now here you see it's showing you like California, you have 2 cities here, and then it's showing you the total here for each one of the states. So same thing with Texas, it's showing you like 3 cities that we had in the table, and then it's showing you your total here, and it's showing you like a total again on the state level, which is like a grand total of all the states. Okay, so this is how you use rollup operator along with group by. So it only works with group by, but it really helps you do like a total by all of the columns in the rollup, and it shows you like a nice breakdown. Okay, if you found this helpful, please leave a like and subscribe, and let me know if you guys have any questions. Thank you for watching.